Oun Abbas Hussain from Behind the Gloves. I'm here with Anthony Crolla. We're here for the press conference and you're on the undercard of Scott Quiz fight. You find Gamaliel Diaz. Obviously he's a well-known fighter in your division. How much have you seen of him before the fight?
I've saw quite a bit of him. There's plenty of footage on YouTube. Recent fights and fights from quite a few years back, as in like when he's boxed Robert Guerrero twice, Jorge Linares, Dante Jordan, Soto. He's been in with like a who's who of the lightweight, super featherweight division, and I'm expecting a really tough fight, but it's a fight I'm expecting to come through.
Do you reckon this will be another one of your exciting fights? Because you just provide toe-to-toe battles every time you fight, to be honest.
No, I'm glad that he's enjoying them. My mum ain't too happy about them, but no, I think it's going to be another tough fight. I do believe that, genuinely believe that. But it's a fight I'm looking forward to, and like I say, back at the arena, it's like my second home now of late, boxing wise, and it's if there's anywhere in the World Cup to fight, it'd be there.
I want to ask you about your style actually. So you fight toe-to-toe. Do you reckon you look at it more tactically at a later stage when you grow older?
Yeah, no, certainly no. Tactics I use now. I mean, my last fight, I didn't just stand there. I chose when I had to box and when I had to fight, and I think that's what you've got to do. I do believe I'm not just a fighter who stands there toe to toe. My boxing ability, I was a former ABA champion. I won that when I was just as I turned 19, and you don't win them. You don't win ABA titles without having boxing ability. So I've I know when the time, it's just picking the right time when I box and when to fight is what I'll be on point on Saturday.
That's fine. I just wanted to ask you, just going back in your sort of history, in 2012 you lost 2 fights, one to Derry Matthews, one to Gary Sykes. How did you recoup after them? Because after that you've been, you've been on a good road to be.
It was going really well, and then obviously it all got turned upside down. But I made adjustments to training. Started doing a little bit, more strength work. And just listen, not then, no excuses. I made a few mistakes, during them, and not like if you're not being dedicated, just doing the wrong thing. And listen, I paid the price for it. But no excuses. I learned a lesson from him, so it made me a better fighter. It made me a fighter who I am today, and I believe I'm a much better fighter today.
Do you reckon Joe Gallagher's contributed massively to that?
Yeah, hugely. Joe got me at rock bottom. I'd come off and eliminate for a British title loss, and Joe got me and he turned me around. And many people then didn't give me much of a chance of winning a Central Area title. They thought that might be my limit, and Joe turned me around now, and I'm thought there's world titles even being talked about, so I've got Joe an awful lot to thank for.
Do you get excited when you hear about a world title? But how do you feel in regards to your next fight? You've got a next fight coming up, but there's world title talks as well.
No, I won't. Listen, I can't get sidetracked by them whatsoever. I'm the fight I'm concentrating on is Saturday night. Once that's out of the way, then obviously the world title talk, the fights for that, or final eliminators, whatever it may be, that can start. But Saturday night's all I'm focused on.
So you're fighting in your home city, Manchester. What do you want to say to your fans? Or just any fans in Manchester?
Nah, just absolutely massive. I can't thank you enough. And I prepared like always. I prepared so hard. I am and correct, and that's how I'll give absolutely everything in there on Saturday night. So they're spending their hard earned money to come and watch me. The least I can do is give them value for money, and that's what I always try and do.
So my last one. What's the biggest sacrifice you have to do when you're boxing? So when you're training, is it some sort of food, or is it anything that you sacrifice?
Listen,
there has to be one
always
thing.
Nice, but I've got my little 1-year-old boy over there, and with my girlfriend, and there's certain things what I miss out with him. And listen, I live at home with them. We live together, but when I'm out training 3 times a day, I only see him sometimes like half an hour here and there, because I'm out, then he's asleep and stuff. So after the fight, I just look forward to spending some time with family.
Finally, before you go, what sort of social media are you at?
Twitter, get me on Twitter. I'm not really, I've got a Facebook account, but I've not really been on it for years. Twitter, ant_Crolla. Yeah, and that's me. Keep saying I'm going to get on Instagram. Keep saying I'm going to get on it, but I've not got on it yet.
Right, after this interview, after this fight, you got to go on Instagram for Behind the Gloves. You've said it to Behind the Gloves now.
That's it, I will make an Instagram account.
Perfect. Alright, we'll wait for that. We'll wait for that. Thank you very much, Anthony, for talking to Behind the Gloves. Top man.
Nice talking to you guys.